Hello 5-1 Orange Group, Mr. Waterman here with today's Language Arts lesson on Wednesday, February 9th, 2022. I hope everyone is safe and well. Okay, so yesterday we talked about adverbs and we were working on pages 161 and 162. I'm going to go over the points we went over yesterday as well as the answers to the activities. Okay, so yesterday we learned that an adverb is a word that tells more about a verb, an adjective, or another adverb. We also learned that an adverb can tell how, when, or where an action takes place. I also added my own point, and I said that not all adverbs end in ly. I know many of you were taught maybe in the lower grades that you could easily identify an adverb if it ended in ly, but there are so many more, okay? For the directions for the first activity on page 161, we needed to underline the adverb in each sentence. Then, on the line, we had to write whether the adverb described how, when, or where. Let's go through the answers. So we did numbers 1, 2, and 3 together. Let's pick up with number 4. 4. The golden mare galloped rapidly through the forest. The adverb is rapidly, and this tells us how the mare galloped. Okay? Number 5. The firebird cried softly in its cage. Softly is the adverb, and it is describing how the firebird cried. Okay? Number 6. He hunted late into the night. Late is the adverb, and it's describing when, which is time. 7. The Tsar treated the firebird cruelly. Cruelly is our adverb, and it is describing how the Tsar treated the firebird. Number 8. The firebird flew high into the sky. High is the adverb, and it is describing where the firebird flew. Number 9. Alexei and Yelena, the fair, were happily married. Happily is the adverb, and it's describing how they were married. 10. Alexei and the golden mare always remained friends. Always is our adverb. It's describing time, so that's when. Okay? So here are your answers on page 161. Now look at the answers on page 162. So our point here, we said that an adverb can describe a verb. It can also describe an adjective or another adverb. For the first part of the activity, it said in these sentences, the adverbs describe verbs, adverbs or adjectives. We needed to underline each adverb. Some sentences contain more than one adverb. We did number 1 together. Number 2, Yelena the fair realized that she would be in danger very soon. Very soon, very, and soon are our adverbs for this sentence. Okay? 3. The Tsar was terribly angry about Alexi's success. Terribly is our adverb, and so is about. 4. The lake of the sun shone brilliantly in the morning. Brilliantly is our adverb. Number 5. The water of youth began to boil very quickly. Very is our adverb, and quickly is our other adverb. Please take a minute to check your answers. And also, make a list of the adverbs that we are describing. We are going to be talking about these adverbs in other activities. For the next part, let's look at part 2, where it says complete each sentence with an adverb that describes the underlined word. Choose the adverbs in the box. So remember, I said that a few of these adverbs could be used in different sentences. Okay? The adverbs were almost, very, completely, finally, quite, rather, and to. We did number 6 together. For number 7, they poured water into the iron pot until it was too full. You could use too, you could use very. Okay? 8, the ship moved rather gracefully across the water. Okay? I liked rather to use here. Okay? You could have said quite gracefully as well. Number 9, Alexei stayed awake very late that night. Okay? Very works, but so does too. 10, Alexei and the golden mare finally defeated the Tsar. Okay? And there are your answers for this activity. When you're done, please turn the page to the mechanics. And this is starting on page 163. Okay? Let's look at the points. Please feel free to read along with me. Good is an adjective and is used to describe nouns. Point number 2. Well is an adverb that describes a verb. Well tells how an action takes place. Point number 3. Do not confuse the adjective good with the adverb well. For example, think about the sentence I'm going to say, and you tell me which one is correct. You speak English good. You speak English well. Which one of those sentences is correct? I'll give you 5 seconds to choose. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. If you said the second sentence, you speak English well, is correct, then you are correct. Please listen to the directions as I go through this activity. It's in 2 parts. The first part says, read both sentences in each pair. Circle the letter of the sentence that uses good or well correctly. 1. The golden mare was a good friend to Alexei. That was A. B. The golden mare was a well friend to Alexei. 2. A. Yelena the fair hid her plan good. B. Yelena the fair hid her plan well. 3. A. Alexei ruled good. B. Alexei ruled well. 4. A. They played a good trick on the Tsar. B. They played a well trick on the Tsar. 5. The Tsar did not treat Alexei well. That was A. B. The Tsar did not treat Alexei good. Let's do one together. The golden mare was a good friend to Alexei, for A. And for B, the golden mare was a well friend to Alexei. For number 1, A. The golden mare was a good friend to Alexei is correct. Now look at the directions for the second part. Write well or good to complete each sentence correctly. Then underline the word that good or well describes. Please listen as I read each sentence. There we go. It's gonna fall. It's gonna fall. Hang on one second. It didn't fall. Okay, here we go. Number 6. Alexei was a blank ruler to his people. 7. The Tsar thought that if he planned blank, he could wed Yelena the fair. 8. The Tsar would not be a blank husband. 9. Alexei and the golden mare worked blank together. 10. The golden mare promised to serve Alexei blank. Let's do number 6 together. Alexei was a good, G-O-O-D, was a good ruler to his people. Good is describing ruler. Okay? Please do numbers 7, 8, 9, and 10 on your own. When you're done, please turn to the proofreading activity. Proofreading. Read the paragraph below. Rewrite the paragraph correctly on the lines provided. Please listen carefully as I read the paragraph. The golden mare was real old when she met Alexei. Because she was amazing, she looked quietly healthy and young. The golden mare could gallop quick through the forest as though she were made of wind. Her hooves hard hit the ground when she ran. Alexei could not believe his well fortune when he saw this mysterious creature. He rubbed his eyes, expecting the horse to disappear sudden. We have a lot of mistakes in this activity. Were you able to find all of them? Let's do one or two together. The golden mare was real old when she met Alexei. Real should become the adverb really. Okay, so I'm going to write that first. I will indent. The golden mare was really old when she met Alexei. And let's do one more sentence together, just for good measure. Because she was amazing, she looked quietly healthy and young. We don't need that ly. Quite is the adverb, quite, all by itself. So let's rewrite. Because she was amazing, she looked quite healthy and young. And there you go. Please go through and correct the rest of the sentences in the paragraph. And that is it for today's grammar activity. If you have any questions, please email Mr. Waterman. Remember, please try to scan and submit your work to me so I can print it off. Showing me that you're doing some work is better than not showing me anything at all. Take care, stay safe and well, students. And again, please hang in there. I know we are online for a few more weeks. This is not an ideal situation for anyone. Trust me, I would much rather have you in school teaching you than doing things this way. Okay. Have a great day studying, and I will see you in the next video. Bye-bye for now.